Hey there, everybody. Looks like this is going. Okay. Should probably buy parts, but where's this actually going? Let me just see here. Live? Yeah, yeah. Looks like that's working. Okay. So, I just want to check what my design actually is right now. Looking okay. But this is a new mission, and I don't think I've done this before. I don't know, actually, if I know how to do this. This is the first time I've done this.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, certain
no, I
smashed
remember
up all
this.
my
Okay.
defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance to bite. Making a mess is one thing, but they're going after our development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets.
No, this is different, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's pretty low of them. But at least give them credit for knowing where the value is.
She just had me rough up
Anyway,
a rival dozer
Did I mention that
faction
this is
last
all your
time.
fault? You can make up for it by keeping my secrets
You know, you
safe.
could have just decided to not fight me and just let me go up the stupid ladder. It's just an elevator, you know. I feel like this is, you know, actually your fault. You could have just, like, let me waltz on through there.
Authorize this sortie either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
He told me to just do whatever while he was gone. It's fine. Comes back, it's like, oh shit, all my friends' stuff got broke by 621. It's like, why didn't you two get along?
Activating combat mode.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached 10%. Firewall's going down fast. Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Okay.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist.
This is probably a mission that's got some secrets in it. This is definitely new. I don't know where I'm going or where my targets are.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me,
Okay.
I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground. The coyotes are using RADMTs. They're hot stuff on the black market. Still, I'm not sure I like seeing my own babies used against me.
Where am I going, dude? Uh-oh. Having a laugh there, are ya?
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures.
Okay.
Security breach has reached 50%.
We can still make it, Raven.
Not that way then.
Solve the targets. Try using your scanner.
Go down there, huh? Lovely if I knew how to get down there. This way? There we go.
That's 5. All hacking drones destroyed.
Good job, tourist. I've sent the Coyotes and their pals a little counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave. Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
They're outside. Let's move to intercept.
Well, I thought that was over, but apparently not. Apparently, my work is never done. Alright, who's after me here?
Huh. You're the freelancer from the dam raid.
Iguazu again. This is what, the 7th time I've had to fight you? Well, okay.
And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch. Guess I can settle the score at the same time.
I see the Coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
You know, I really owe you one. You got lucky in the dam, and I'm gonna prove it. You're gonna die, freelancer. What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out, or we're both dead.
AP at 50%.
You psycho or something? We're both in trouble here.
AP at 30%.
It's ringing in my ears again. It'll be peace and quiet when you're gone.
No repair kits remaining.
Can't see shit.
Low down, Pizza. Don't you dare think you've won.
That means the stealth pass.
Light and ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition
Who's these stealth guys?
at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
That was close. Okay.
All unidentified machines destroyed. No more enemies detected.
I've seen that kind of stealth before.
Me too.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
Well, that was very
Those
different than I thought it was going to be.
unidentified machines were using encrypted communications. I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
Well, I should just have, like, a bunch of stamps of Iguazu on the shoulder, like, just him in particular, because you fight him so many times. Okay, well, that definitely could have gone better, or worse, both ways. I definitely need more combat data, but
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
probably should have used my scan more often in that fight, but was not expecting stealth, guys. Alright, we've done this before. We've done this song and dance.
We're continuing through grid 086 toward the
I've actually already gotten S rank on this one. I wonder if, actually, you never know, this might be different, but if it should be the same.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Let's see here. So we got Iguazu, who also has voices in his head, so I guess he's got someone in there as well. I wonder who it is. Could be the same person, you never know. It'd probably tell us to stop fighting if it was, though.
Combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
Hey, I think that we're square after I did all that work for you on dealing with all those hacker drones or whatever. And it's still your fault that you attacked me with all your robots and didn't leave anything left afterwards.
Sadly, that's beyond my territory.
All you're letting me do is use this elevator.
The PCA satellites see everything.
Might be able to boost my way up there
A few
eventually.
of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
It'd be a little bit like an episode of Getting Over It, with me just falling off cliffs over and over again. Oh wait, this way.
Sending you new modern data. As Carlos said, at this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA satellites.
Into the hole.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
That must be the PCA security system.
Okay. There are supposed to be little dudes over here that I can see,
Nowhere to
but
hide now.
Brute force it is then.
okay. Ouch. It's kind of just exactly the distance of your leap. So the platforming here is not actually that difficult, thankfully.
Don't get fried. Nice moves, tourist.
Ow.
At 30%.
Well, a little bit less smooth there.
2 repair.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
Is that all of them?
That's what I like to see.
Yep.
Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
And then this part's pretty easy. Unless they've changed it.
There. Access.
Now, you can just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That, tourist, is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now, what's it doing here?
lot easier now that I know sort of like what I'm doing, and to use auto lock versus flyers.
Another coral response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Systems down. The generator's going to explode.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Thankfully, I'm immune to cutscene damage.
Coral for fuel.
Yeah, it's sentient gasoline now. Obviously.
Quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track?
They didn't have the pep talk for this one. They weren't like, "Hey, I believe in you. You can do this." They were just like, "Oh no, yeah, this asshole's got this. He's done this before."
Brace yourself.
All right, we've already seen me getting launched out of a cannon before, so let's just skip that cutscene. Any of the cutscenes we've already seen, I'm gonna just skip. It's funny that I don't get like ranked when I'm redoing missions on the New Game Plus, because like they could just roll that into there, so I don't have to play it like 4 times. But
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode.
where is this stupid like
New message.
garage that I've parked in? Like, where is it?
Looks like you've made it.
It's the same one every time, isn't it? Maybe there are details, but I don't think there
I'm
are.
done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
Okay, so projects. New items are available for purchase. How come it showed up like that? Interesting. Alright, any new weapons? Doesn't look like it. I've already seen those. Ah, so this is new. Siege Missile Launcher WS-5000 Aperitif. That is a peculiar launch pattern. That is a very heavy looking gun. 13 rockets at 78 damage per rocket. It's not a lot of damage per rocket, but it's a lot of rockets. The way that they fire is actually kind of interesting. I think that could make for a bit of a nightmare to dodge. Is probably the point of it. And we got a new thing here. The Cluster Missile Delivery. WR-0999 Delivery Boy. So what's this thing do? Oh, it's a MIRV. Okay. Doesn't look like it does... Oh, that thing does multiple bombing runs. That is very strange. So I guess this is the high explosive version of a droid, or drone or whatever, that like the laser weapons tend to have. Then we've got the Scattered Missile Launcher, the WS-5001 Soup. Why is it called Soup? The hell? Kind of a... This is like the Katyusha. God, okay. Just reminded that Code Geass thing of I'm at Soup, but okay. I don't feel like these are the right kind of weapons for me personally, but I can definitely see them having some utility there. Yep, same thing on both shoulders. Are there any new head parts? There is. The Head HS-5000 Appetizer. Whoever made these, oh, it's the RAD. These guys like their food. Okay. It is light. Pretty good resistances overall, even though it doesn't have a lot of armor points, so it is better as far as like resisting damages. But its scan distance is really good. Scan effect duration is lower. I don't like the look of it compared to the one I've got, and its stats are kind of similar enough that I'm kind of okay with sticking with what we got, even though I do think that's actually a little bit stronger. Then you got... oh, god damn it. Okay, you got the main dish, which is a big chunky torso. This one's too heavyweight for me, personally. You got the AS-5000 salad. These are also fairly big and chunky. Very wide shoulders. Very, very big boned, that one. Alright, what kind of food do the legs get named after? Dessert. That is very thick legs. That is comically thick with the way that the rest of my AC is designed. That is just very funny looking. Alright, so obviously it's going to be Chunky Boys if you're naming everything after food. We've got the BCO200 Grid Walkers. They're a bit heavier. Assault boost thrust is better, so it's got a faster assault boost. Got better melee statistics by quite a bit. A little bit worse thrust, a little bit better upward thrust. Quite a bit better upward thrust, actually. Upward energy consumption is a bit higher. Quick boost is pretty good. Quick boost energy is pretty close. Quick boost reload is a lot longer. I'll give this a try, actually. This looks like it's actually got some pretty good stats for what we're running. What are you? What the hell? Oh, I've already bought all those, that's why. Yeah, so we'll try these. I like the gills, though. They're pretty good. Okay, and that was everything in the part shop that's new. Steal the survey data. This is different.
Got a job for you, 621. It's a request from one of the Balaam companies.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary, Dafeng. The operation will take place in the central ice fields, Yalmar Mine. We want you to stage an attack.
Oh no,
on
we've
the
done this.
Arquebus
We have
survey
done this.
camp located
This is the one
there.
with the air ships at the end.
After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data. Whatever they found is sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the Coral Convergence. Put simply, your job is to seize the data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
I wonder if that mission that I did recently, if it makes a difference if you actually, like, team up with a Guazu, or if you just kill him like I did.
Are you still hearing things?
Yeah, a little bit. It's
Tell me
fine.
if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
Okay. Alright, so we'll see how this new booster works. I might switch back. There's a couple boosters that I like.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Extract the data from the birth survey.
Still
drones.
pretty efficient as far as, like, quick boost goes.
An intruder.
Solo AC. Must be an independent merc.
Taking Balam's money, no doubt. Intercept!
621. Eliminate obstructions as you see fit. Remember that the data is your priority.
Surprised I'm not getting paid extra for the,
621.
well, I'm getting paid extra for the, kills here. Cool.
Remnants of the fire still drift in Rubicon's atmosphere. Trails of residual oil, like the one we passed through during our journey here.
No.
That makes two.
Sonar Massive Cave. Okay.
Very interesting. Make a copy of this.
Plasma is such a good mission-based gun for wiping out these guys. Because even if you don't direct hit, it's still a kill, is basically why they're good. I was on the top of this thing?
That's three.
Even Rubiconians have less than northwest. If the PCA has their armament,
AP at 30%.
Took way too much damage on that than compared to what I should have.
This should be the last one.
Pretty sure there's a heal, though, on the way.
Who knows what's out there on this vast sheet of ice?
You in the AC! What are you doing here?
Looks like their MTs just got home. Shut them down.
One repair kit remaining.
See, that went much better. Paying more attention now.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. Taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
Good stuff. Maybe I don't get a heal before this. There it is. See, if this was a new mission, they'd make me bloody find all this stuff myself. Alright.
That must be the independent merc.
Not really here to fight.
Balaam
Ow.
gets hold of our data.
Eliminate those 621.
Wait. What's that sound?
So,
That ship. It's identifying as PCA.
took way too many hits from that because I wasn't really remembering how this works.
That's not subject guard. They sent in an enforcement squad.
Like that.
621. That's an LC. The PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
It's too fast. Be careful, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Where'd he go?
Two repair kits remaining.
Oops.
Signature in the distance. Raven, evasive action.
AP at 50%.
Yeehaw. Okay.
Enemy fire.
How'd that second one not hit him?
Your AC's damaged.
AP at 50%.
LC destroyed. The warship's making a second approach.
deploy drones. Intercept 621. Looks like you're on attack. Good call. Smash.
Enemy propulsion systems compromised.
It's going to blow. Get clear, 621.
Did that wipe out its drones? Nice. I didn't think it was gonna, like, kill the drones. I thought I'd have to kill all of them afterwards, but that helps. That was a little bit different than I remember it being, but not too different. I didn't remember the LC being there.
Looks like the coast is clear.
These guys really need to, like, build a redundant command bridge in the center of the thing so it doesn't
Closure
just
area has
crash.
jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe? Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Trespassers to Rubicon, this is your warning. Disarm and withdraw from the closure area immediately.
I could take them. We actually do end up taking them, so, you know, easier for me to say.
The declaration of war. And you will be marked for termination. The PCA makes no exceptions.
The PCA. They're coming.
Looks like we got a little too eager, 621. Us and the corporations both.
Alright. Well, easy enough, easy enough.
Hey, Raven. It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers.
Sup,
Haven't
Rusty?
talked since we climbed the wall. I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. If you ask me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the Corps, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together. I'm sending you a request from the
We'll all
Archibald's
go
group.
together when we go.
We could use the wall climbers' help.
Alright. Well, I can't remember what the request is, but I believe this is the survey area to try and figure out where stuff is, and then we see the ice worm after that. Either way, still blazing along at a pretty nice pace.
One new message.
I see you got a call from V4. I've been contacted as well, by the Balam group. Seems both sides have been forced to halt the Coral survey. Check the briefings, 621.
I think we do both missions here, but I can't remember. Hopefully, if it's Fork...
Also picked up a job for
I think we do all three. I think it's all three.
Following the piece, this job comes from.
I think this is... Oh, no, this is new. No, is this new? I think... There is one new one. Okay. But... Uh-huh. Did I do one of these? I don't remember. Okay, so these ones are default, and I think we've done both of these before. Just gonna go into replay mission here. Okay, so we have done tunnel sabotage. And I chose to do tunnel sabotage. So we'll have to go with the other one then. Prevent corporate salvage of new tech, I think is what we're going to do. But we'll do these other... Oh, no, I'll do this first.
This job came to us from the de facto leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front.
This would be
Let's see what it says.
Father Domayan, or Thumb Domayan.
This is
Oh, Middle Flatwell.
Liberation Front Central Icefield Command. We and the Bellius Command are ramping up against the corporations on 2 fronts. At present, our primary concern is the seizure of PCA hardware by the corporations. The Outsiders have the expertise and the resources to reverse engineer PCA technology. They're hungry, too. Hungry enough to consume the PCA whole.
So this would screw over Arquebus.
This leads me to my request. The PCA have stationed LCs and a new model, the HC, at the Hjalmar mine. I want you to obliterate them in order to mitigate the potential for corporate
Maybe I did have the
gains.
option for this before, but I just didn't pick it.
Raven, I await your favorable response.
I don't remember this part tremendously well as far as like the option goes, because the fork was a little bit less clear as to what I'm doing. But I think this is probably the one that we go for.
It's exceptionally rare to get a direct request from Liberation Front leadership. Perhaps the situation has changed their attitudes too.
Okay. So, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fights against fairly tough things like ACs and LCs, and I always have trouble against the LCs. They fly a lot, and I don't like that.
Closure Administration LCs and the new HC.
I'm grateful for your assistance, Raven. The targets are stationed in 2 camps. Attack one, and the other will move to reinforce. I'll leave the question of where to strike first in your capable hands.
I'm trying to figure out where these shots are coming. Up there. Up there, seriously? You can probably ignore those. They're probably supposed to on the speedrun kind of thing. If you're trying to S-rank this.
2 PCA LCs. They're highly mobile sharpshooters.
Code 1-5, enemy attack.
It's not a red gun or a Vesper. We've got an independent.
Code 7-8, requesting backup. Enemy threat level unknown. Understood. I'll head over as soon as the HC is prepped.
Ow. Yeah. I have to really quickly deal with all the like little guys that are sort of around there, and then immediately swap to the other thing. But this is going to be a rough mission for me. I'm not really, I have a hard time when it's like multiple targets that I have to sort of dodge and like have to defend against.
LCs and the new HC.
I'm grateful for your assistance, Raven. The targets are stationed in 2 camps. Attack one, and the other will move to reinforce. I'll leave the question of where to strike first in your capable hands.
2 PCA LCs. They're highly mobile sharpshooters.
Code 1-5, enemy attack.
It's not a red gun or a Vesper. We've got an independent.
Code 7-8, requesting backup. Enemy threat level unknown. Understood. I'll head over as soon as the HC is prepped.
It's that as well. Like I go after one of them and then kind of get stunned by the other guy.
3 attending C. Situation? We're taking hit. Good.
Both target LCs destroyed.
Ow.
No repair kits remaining. Impressive. Better than the other ACs.
Cool. Great.
No. The AC. Cutting edge.
All targets destroyed. Mission accomplished, Raven.
The fact that they come to reinforce is both, like, kind of smart.
You fight like a bird in flight. You may yet fly higher. Beyond Rubicon's scorched skies to chase the freedom we never knew.
Nope, that's as high as I can fly. Okay. Well, with that PCA equipment destroyed, that might mess a little bit with Arquebus trying to get access to that kind of stuff, but who knows.
No new messages.
Oh, that's lonely. Oh.
Raven, I've been thinking about what Meadow Flatwell said. To fly beyond Rubicon's scorched skies and chase the freedom we never knew. The others are so used to fighting and shouting slogans that they've given up thinking. But Flatwell, he's exploring a potential for something new.
Well, it sounds like you've picked a side. Let me just check something here. No new analysis missions. That's been unfortunate. Okay. This one's kind of a funny one. I've S-ranked this one as well. In fact, I think this is the last one I S-ranked, but
We've received a job from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
this one's got a funny thing that you can do, and I'll show you that.
In order to ambush and eliminate the target undetected,
I didn't figure this out by myself. I figured this out when I was looking up how to get all of the data from this mission, because I couldn't figure out, like, where the last target was. And there's a sort of hidden thing that, like, stops you from getting the data, like, unless you do something that's a little bit unexpected.
Main system activating combat mode.
commence mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received. Sending results now. Watch out for the surveillance entities. If we get a lead on you, this operation is over. If you feel like the capture camera tracking you, take cover. I'll quickly destroy it. That camera's tracking me.
This isn't a real stealth mission if you figured out sort of the mechanics behind it.
That camera's tracking me. Raven, surveillance MT.
Oops. It's fine.
No sign of the target, it seems. Perhaps he's out on night watch. Raven, look over there. I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target. Target confirmed.
So there's no point in actually attacking him on the approach, because he is literally actually not expecting to get attacked here.
Let's go.
What the? Stop that! How dare you attack me with my back turned? I don't know who led you up to this. What? Let's not do anything hasty. You realize I lead the Vesper 7th Squad, which means I hold the purse strings. Every single transaction goes through me. Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand? You're quick on the uptake, aren't you? Splendid. You who taught you to... Ah!
Confirmed. Target destroyed.
That's a thing you can do to S-rank that a little bit more easily. I think it's technically a little bit faster, but maybe
I have a
not.
question. The way you dealt with him, did Walter teach you that?
No, YouTube taught me that. Place full of dishonorable curs and scum. Like me. Anyway. Incredibly easy mission if you sort of get what you're supposed to do there. I don't even think I got hit.
One new message.
Snail might be a bit salty here.
Raven, you have our gratitude for eliminating Swinburne. Some of us were worried that the enemy might have won you over. But it seems we can trust you after all. Glad to be on the same
I don't
side.
think what I did would incur any level of trust in anybody sensible. They would look at that and be like, probably not the most trustworthy of people. Alright, this actually requires me to fight 2 LCs, but I don't have the HC coming in afterwards,
This
so...
job comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. Here's the rundown. They want you to attack the Jorgen refueling base, a PCA foothold.
We've done this one before. This one's pretty, tough at the very end, but before that it's not too bad. There's actually a lot of hidden parts here as well that I've already gotten, but when you're actually getting them, you have to get into a bunch of stupid fights that you wouldn't normally want to.
System activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Take out the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
Code 1-5. Contact with AC of unknown affiliation. Suspect corporate hire. Single AC. Terminate immediately.
There will be bonuses for destroying the fuel storage tanks along the way. We should do our best to take them out.
What?
Storage tank destroyed. There should be more. Let's earn some extra credits while we can.
Save ammo by kicking the fuel canisters with your feet. Obviously that's safe.
Code 5, unaffiliated AC. Moving to terminate.
You see that, 621? That dome's your refinery plant. I've updated your marker data.
Sending. Code 7-8.
That's the code for the other guys to come and kick my ass.
Must be after the plant. Contain the situation. Terminate it.
Looks like an independent mercenaries assembly.
Leave me now. Intercept.
It's not the cleanest I've ever done this part, but
Collect any corporate data you can find. The system.
Wait. Code 1-5.
It's that AC. Terminate it.
Code 1-5.
Use the Vanguard. Handle it.
ouch.
AP at 50%.
Okay. You can actually get this resupply after you clear out the next area, I think. But doesn't really matter too much.
Refinery plant. 2N621.
Code 5. Hostile AC sighted.
Requesting backup from the system. Code 7-8.
See, no health lost. The only thing that you lose on doing that first is ammo, so might still be worth doing it the other way around.
stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
This one I can get in trouble in, depending on how the 2 ALCs that I'm fighting go.
Watch point report checked out.
Sometimes they're able to sort of like get me in a position where they're on both my sides and I can't track both of them and defend myself against both of them, but they have less stagger than those other ones I fought in that other mission, so.
Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
The one with the lance in particular is annoying.
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances. 621. Electronic PCA SP machines. They're highly mobile executioners for priority targets.
What? So 3 with Charlie. Lieutenant is down. Roger. Proceeding as planned.
We're not done yet. Stay focused, 621.
Yeah, we're done.
Out. Run. See you next boy.
Both PCA SP craft destroyed.
I'm sure our paymasters planned for that too. They got their walking advertisement all right.
I don't have high hopes for extra pay. I think we've done enough to inspire other mercenaries to work for Arcus.
I don't really need pay, so it doesn't really matter for me to go after the like fuel tanks or anything like that. Alright. Easy enough, easy enough. Still kind of just like chugging through the missions like at a really steady, fast pace here.
How's it going, Walter?
Hard to say. 621's still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away. At any rate, whatever the voices are doesn't seem to be doing any harm. For now.
I was asking about you, Walter. But whatever. Bigger things. The coral. You'd better find it. Turns out, our friend's fears were warranted. Don't spend too long dealing with the PCA, Walter. Clock's ticking.
I think that's new dialogue. Either way, let's see if what everyone's got for me here.
2 new messages.
Yep. Just figured there'd be some.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V8 Pater here. Impressive work on the refueling base assault.
I love this line.
V4 has left me a message addressed to you, if I may. I knew you could do it, buddy. I've got my eye on you.
That's so good.
That is all. We at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
As much as like Arquebus is usually kind of the villains of this game, like
Registration number RB23.
Pater is
Call
fun.
sign, Raven. We have added new samples to the integration program. You may now test updates to Mind Alpha and analyze corporate AC technology. We look forward to your continued assistance in all minds' drive toward perfection.
Okay. So we go over to analysis. Looks like there's 3 new ones. According to V1 Freud, like AI is actually always easier to beat than like a human-controlled mech, which is interesting. So I wonder if Allmind is going to make the exception at the end of this.
Initiating phase 2.
I wonder if that's the explanation for why these are easier actually than like other.
Please begin by engaging the revised model, Mind Beta, in virtual combat.
I wonder if that's the reason why these are easier fights than the arena fights. Like that might actually be canonical.
Main system activating combat mode.
I hate this arena. Ah! Ugh. Is that the Kurosawa? Ah, you cheater.
AP at 50%.
I think I recognize that gun.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis.
It's actually the reason I'm using the gun I'm using now, is that I usually use the Kurosawa. The fact that I haven't unlocked it yet is kind of interesting. I don't know if I actually would use it in this game, though. It looks like it's a charge weapon, and I don't usually like it when it's a charge version. Might still be good, though, just as a normal shot as well, but the charge actually seems quite... like, the projectile is faster, which is interesting. Because usually the charge ones, their projectile's slower.
Integration program. Beta 2.
This one's a high-pressure model.
The next sample is the Corporation AC. This will be integrated into Mind Beta.
Yeah, this one's got all pressure weapons, so I'm never going to have like a moment of peace with this thing.
Main system activating combat mode.
The way that I've got my setup right now, I can keep dashing for much longer than my previous builds, which I've been doing because like the number of dashes seems to be more important for me than the dash distances. So going for ones that have that sort of trait have been really good for me. And I really needed it for that fight. It helps counter those pressure builds. The fact that that thing had a poor FCS for like the type of fight that we were doing as well really helped me out. What is this one? This one actually looks like a fast one. This is a mix between a bunch of different companies. These are all actually a mix of different companies here. So this is like the All-Mind Beta, just generic version. This one's Arquebus Balam mixed together, and this one is something RAD and Boss. So this should let me practically cap like a bunch of my abilities that I could do here. I don't actually feel like I need them necessarily though. I'll just get the full health thing. This is a medium weight sort of one.
The next sample is the Rubiconian AC.
This one looks like it's completely incoherent, actually.
Commencing analysis.
This one looks like it was slapped together by AI.
System activating combat mode.
Which it was, but you know, even more so than the others. I'm still getting hit by the Zims. That wasn't too hard.
Target destroyed. The data will be integrated into Mind Beta. Thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, all of these are easier than arena fights by a lot. I wonder if it's going to ramp up or if it's just like they're not supposed to be able to be as good as the people in the arena. It would make sense if they couldn't. Like if the hardest AI fight is weaker than V1 Freud, that would actually be kind of interesting.
Incoming comms.
Thank you for your continued support. We have obtained some very useful data.
Should probably stop
Knowledge that can
feeding
only be
information to
gleaned
All
when
Mind, but
pitting
whatever.
two humanoid weapons against each other. All Mind's evolution is just beginning.
Yeah, this isn't ominous at all. Alright. I wonder if it's on my laptop or if the stream that's having problems here. Either way, for now, let's just check out these. I might want to buy into like one of these other ones. I really like Pulse Armor. That's the reason I sort of stuck with it, but I'm gonna buy the last repair kit one. I'm gonna get access to Assault Armor just as a thing to have, just in case. And then we're going to upgrade these because there are missions where for energy reasons, especially, like there's a lot of missions where I actually do equip the Zimmermans, whatever. I keep thinking of like Andrew Zimmern, the food guy. Either way, though, not going to worry about it. Okay, so you can get Assault Armor, and it like deals a whole ton of damage in a radius around it, and it might be important for like S-ranking some stuff there. I don't remember which of these I did. I think I didn't eliminate the enforcement squads, but I'm going to go back and check. That way I'm not doing the wrong one. That should be... Yeah, I did eliminate the enforcement squads. Which means, like, basically have to do the, defeat the Special Forces craft.
This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's see what it says.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The PCA has deployed the Cataphract, a Special Forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow the corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn. We want you to deny them the opportunity. Destroy the weapon first. The Cataphract is a moving fortress equipped with almost impenetrable armor. It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile threat. That MT core is also its vulnerability. Focus your fire there, and it can be beaten. You're our best chance. What do you say?
Okay, I've seen people talk about how this is a hard fight, but we'll find out. This is also something you can fight on their first way around, though, I think.
Will wear each other down. They must be desperate to avoid confronting a triumphant victor.
Yeah, so this seems like it goes against Arquebus's goals a little bit more so, but...
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Oh, here he is.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire. Raven, priority target for removal. You've got some nerve showing up here. That leak of yours not at all. Did you really think we'd let you walk? You've made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We have law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something that the real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now since tomorrow.
Oh, I guess I need to keep going left there. Yeah, I can see why people would have trouble with this thing.
Focus 61. They're on their guard now.
AP at 50%.
I can't tell who died first. It did.
Code 5. Sending combat log requesting verification.
The cataphract has been destroyed. Mission accomplished.
That was ending that with grit.
Forget about this Raven character. Borrowed licenses are always trouble.
What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
You can get pretty high up with those ones. Alright. Well, that wasn't too tough. The fact that it actually doesn't show you its weak spot is like one of those things that makes these plasma weapons pretty good, because the splash will still get it. Like the duration of it. It's pretty good.
Raven, thank you for taking the cataphract mission. Uncle Flatwell was pleased. He called you a valuable asset. With your help, maybe we can beat the corporations and the PCA. No, we need to stand on our own 2 feet. That's how we'll win.
Now you guys are going to need all the help you can get, honestly. Okay, after that we've got Survey the City and the Heavy Missile Launch Support. This is Cinder Carla defense mission. Go with this one first. This one's actually not too hard. Done this a couple times. The only problem with this one is I get lost quite often.
Fog is going to interfere with comm until it's disabled.
There is one thing I want to try doing though on this one. I usually am trying to like get through things relatively quickly, but Ayer mentions like this is the first time we've had without Walter being around to talk. I wonder if she says something if you like wait.
The ECM won't interfere with our contact.
So the way that this works is you go between each of these little checkpoints here. You can use that as a guide point, and then you go from there to this one. However, this maximizes the number of fights you have to have.
I've located an ECM fog control device. See if you can access it.
What? You guys done trying to bomb me? Things are suicide drones. You can actually just avoid them and then they'll kill themselves and you don't have to worry about it.
Let's keep looking.
This is actually a mission where I don't really want to be getting into all the fights, if I can help it, but...
Second fog control device located.
Got it.
Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one.
And if you go over one and it doesn't do anything, that means you're heading in the wrong direction. You've already been to a point, basically. So just head over to the beacon that you see and then try the other direction. me just take the I-95 this way. Got more of these jerks. Killed one of them. Killed the other one. Continue down the highway, I think. I can't really remember. Okay, we'll just go back to that point again. And like, people who actually know their directions would be able to do this a lot easier than I can. But I'm bad at directions, so, you know.
Is that the survey drone Walter mentioned? We might be able to extract its data. Let's take a look. Wait! Hostile readers.
Normalization process P2. Deploying antigens.
Fight back, Raven.
There's another one? Okay.
Now we know what happened to the drone. Fortunately, the data we found helped to identify where the last ECM device is. I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out. It's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter. The control device isn't going anywhere. Take your time, Raven.
I want to see if I do take my time, if she'll, like, say something, if she wants to talk or something like that. Trying to see if there's some unique dialogue there. If it hasn't popped up now, I'm guessing that probably not.
Raven, that's the last of the control devices. We'll have Walter back after this.
6-2. Do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming. Pull out before they make this complicated. As we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
Raven, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Try accessing it if you need support.
Just want to kill those snipers off first. Getting rid of them makes the rest of the mission a lot easier.
Shoulder ammunition at 50 AP at 50%.
Okay. I'm not sure how necessary these really are, but
Normalization process ended. Activating defenses.
There. Xylem's defenses now recognize you as an ally. That should help keep the PCA busy.
then I immediately die to the rotary blades. Oh no, I just phased through them. Okay. Okay, that was pretty
Looks like
badass.
you did it. And the ECM fog's cleared too. Now, my friend can get back to surveying.
I'm not sure how much the drones honestly help there, but they cause it to shoot at them instead of you for like the duration they're alive. They do die quickly, though, is the problem. Okay.
No new messages.
Huh.
Raven. The city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time. And stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey. There must be more to Xylem. And to Walter's friend.
Yeah, I just want to check something here. Just be 1 second. Yeah, it should be fine now. Okay. I don't remember this one being too difficult, honestly. I want to see if I can beat this while getting all three saved. Unless they've added something to this mission, in which case that might be awkward, but who knows.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Hopefully the
In an
Ghost
ideal
will
world,
step
you know.
on Coral to make an appearance.
In an ideal world, we managed to take this mission without losing a single missile, because I want to see what that barrage looks like.
Main system.
My laptop's shut off, by the way, right now. It's resetting.
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive on schedule. I suppose they're an eager bunch. Confirmed. First enemy wave destroyed.
We're all set, Chief. Commencing missile launch sequence.
Oh yeah, you haven't met. Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff. Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with. Never thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept Raven.
That's what I like to see, tourist. I almost pity the poor fools.
Killed them all before they could even land. There's one.
They're coming from the bridge.
Look at all those coyotes. Don't let them slip past you. Feeling antsy, tourist? The anticipation's half the fun. We want our guests to enjoy this.
Yeah, doing a much better job here. Missile guidance completely busted there.
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy Box Max. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
These plasma missiles, like in the 3-shot burst, are so good against these kinds of enemies. Like, clustered up, weak enemies that can be killed, like, just by one of these.
Missile launch sequence at 50%.
Chatty's almost ready. Don't fail us now, tourist.
I can literally hear the snap sound of, like, 3 of them getting killed, so that's why I can turn around and...
We got more toy box mechs. Don't let any through. Maybe ease off a little, tourist. There won't be anyone left to see the fireworks.
It's definitely some new lines there. Here. I heard 2, so I knew 1 survived.
A warship? Looks like the Megadogs have arrived.
Lasers, don't let it burn you.
Batter up, Tom.
Confirmed. PCA warship destroyed.
That's the stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief. Ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks.
Did that end early?
Enjoy, scumbags.
I think we got our triple launch here.
There is the predicted impact point.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Raven. They really are like fireworks.
I wonder if if she could have just kept those missiles and used those against the Xylem later on. If that would have been enough to, like, wipe it out. That might have been an S-rank effort.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you.
I think I remember this
So
combo.
I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vespers deputy commander.
Get to the point.
The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more pawns on the board.
Of course, you're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect. Gen 4 is as good a pedigree as any other.
Okay.
One new message.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show. The Chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger. That's all I had to say. Later.
Alright. Okay, attack the old spaceport. Okay, so this is this one. So this one we work with Rusty. I think we have to fight a bunch of ACs in this one, but I frankly think that the build that I've got is good
Got
for
a request
that.
from Archibus for you. Here's the briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan.
This is V2 Snail. I shall brief you on the operation. You will be under my direct authority. Consider it a rare privilege. We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 Planetary Closure Administration bases. One is the Harlow
Harloff Communications Base, the relay for comms between enemy squads. The second is the former Bertram spaceport, seized by the PCA for its suppression fleet. V4 Rusty will be dispatched to handle the Harloff base. His objective will be to disable their network and prevent support from PC elite squads. Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport.
Alright, yeah, so this mission's
Solid
easy
plan,
enough.
But there's a catch. Disruption of PCA comms won't last long. I'll come support you when I finish on my end.
Alright. So, I think that, like, what I've got here equipped, maybe, like, swapping the plasma for the laser shotgun is kind of, at this point, like, my build. That is, like, this is the AC that I am. I think that a lot of people, like, eventually get into the point, there's different layers to this. You start off the game and you've got, like, your armored core, and it's your armored core, and you try to play it, and you bash your head against a wall trying to beat certain bosses. And then you learn that you can sort of beat those bosses
Code 1-5.
by
Detected.
just changing up the build.
Sharing all base personnel. Commencing threat evaluation.
I'm on standby near Harloff, buddy. Patch me in. I'll gauge the situation on your end before I jump in.
Don't think I need to destroy that, actually.
Target for termination. Approaching warship.
Estimated threat range 3 to 4. Contain the target.
Hey, buddy. I've taken out the relay mast. That takes care of their external comms for now.
I cannot remember this place at all.
4 targets left.
How did here go right, I guess.
Code 5. Target confirmed.
Alright, I guess I'll take these out first.
External comms are out. What's going on?
Two warships left.
Looks like you're doing just fine, buddy. I'm keeping them busy, but they're working fast. Don't expect the comms blackout to hold for long.
Just one more, Raven.
Code 5. Intruder detected. Threat level 4. Handle it.
Target is approaching warship.
Open fire. Keep the target away.
Looks like you got them all, 621.
You there, buddy? Bad news. PCA's external comms are back online. They've got warships heading your way. Hold out till I reach you.
There's the catch. Resupply while you can, 621.
Alright. Don't even think I really needed the resupply, if I'm totally honest with you.
Code 5. Target for termination approaching.
Handle it. The main squad will be here soon.
Company 621, in front of the base.
I think this teleports me to the right area. I can't remember, though. Alright. Technically, I just have to sort of hold out here until Rusty shows up, but I might be able to kill them both before that happens.
To pay the piper.
These guys aren't much harder than the Ectromoid that you fight earlier. Oh no, Rusty shows up right away. Okay, whatever.
Looks like we've got high-ranking PCA officers.
Either way's fine.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've got your back, buddy. Hope you've got mine.
This playthrough especially, since I already killed him in the last one.
Relaying system response. Corporate entity D4 Rusty. Independent mercenary Raven. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancy.
Range that, fellows. This means the corpse can't afford to shoot.
Finish them off, 16.
Sending report to system. Code 78.
Try to keep up, Rusty.
Code 788 received. System processing.
Nice work, buddy. Glad you're on my side.
Code 31A. Systems green.
AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right shoulder.
We can't.
I guess I couldn't take all the glory there.
Code 78D.
Confirmed. PCA craft destroyed.
Relaying system verdict. Code 78E acknowledged. Threat to planetary closure identified. Use of IA-02 authorized.
This is the worm.
I'm picking up something.
Fortunately, we don't have to fight it
I
here.
sent you a marker. There's something there.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can use my standard loadout against this guy that easily. Because the stun needle does one-shot its shields, whereas the thing I'm using would definitely not.
What is that thing? Is that another PCA weapon?
This coral space. There's no pilot. It's an autonomous sea robot.
I can't get a read on it. This is bad. Just focus on staying alive, 621.
Right hand ammunition at 50%.
Come on, show me your face, you bastard.
Wait.
There's your face.
It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative.
The degree to which this thing does not leave the ground disturbed is kind of the most impressive part about it, honestly.
To protect the convergence.
Looks like the PCA has helped itself to the Institute's relics. 621. Rest up at base.
Okay.
I'll come up with a plan to deal with our new friend.
All stuff I've seen before, though. I wonder what I'm going to do with all this cash.
Here's the situation, 621. After the PCA sicked that Institute weapon on us, Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate. IA-02, aka Iceworm. It's a sea weapon, an autonomous deterrent created to protect the coral. If we don't take it out, no one's going to reach the convergence. We'll have a tough fight ahead of us, and everyone's getting involved.
Yeah, he's already seen this one. Alright. Nothing changed in that conversation up to that point. Usually the conversations start different if they've changed.
2 new messages.
Heard the news, tourist. Iceworm, huh? You just keep tripping up over the Institute's relics, don't you? Well, I got something that might interest you. Sent you a briefing.
This is the rail cannon one, probably.
Sorry to impose on you, Raven, but I've just sent you an urgent request. I wish we could deal with this on our own, but we've got no choice.
I think this is new.
Take a look and see what you think.
So I think the Rubicon Liberation Front getting new stuff is kind of interesting, because you don't really see their perspective the first time through. So this is kind of good. Yeah, eliminate Honest Brute, defend the dam complex. And then historic data recovery. We've done the historic data recovery before, so the defend of the dam complex is the new one.
We've received a request from
Oh yeah, because we stopped the Red Guns from taking out the dam complex the first time.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like you to take on. The objective is to defend the Gallia Dam complex in the Bellius region. Arquebus has been stepping up pressure on the Rubiconians while fighting the PCA. They must be laying the groundwork to take effective control over the entire planet. They've dispatched 2 high-ranking independent mercenaries to raid the dam.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit rough.
You'll need to be ready to take on both ACs at once, Astra Crown and Umberox. As you know, we have few cards to play.
Is Roku Monson around?
We can count on you.
Maybe we can get him to help. Seems to just swoop in out of nowhere for no good reason. Okay. These guys are both heavies. I've beaten both of them on the arena, but that was one at a time. I'm probably not, honestly. Let's be real here. I wonder if it's literally they're going to be like together and you have to fight them at exactly the same time.
Let's get started, Raven. Astra Crown's pilot, Callsign Q, has an 89.6% mission success rate. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Umberox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who've seen her work call her an unstoppable force. Intercept the 2 targets.
There's our mark. Go take care of the objective, King. I'll clip this one's wings.
Not alone. This is a branch mission. I'll support you.
This is a great. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not PC.
AP at 50%.
Together,
Land, buddy.
At 30%.
I've almost got this one though. A third one though.
Do you read me, Raven? Your imposter must be an impressive pilot to take on the two of them at once.
Ah, is this Raven? Huh, this is different than the last time.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Same line though. Pretty damn high. Pretty damn high.
Augmented human C-Force.
You're strong. Worthy of your name.
AC Astrocrown destroyed.
Thank you, King. We've lost both of them.
1 AC left, Raven.
Well, just you and me, buddy.
AP at 50%.
Raven is a symbol of resolve. The will to choose what one fights for.
Stay focused, Raven.
Yes, Raven.
Nope. God.
Seems up.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this from the beginning. I didn't think that was gonna be assault armor, but I should have expected assault armor. I've fought Raven before. It's just I did that with full health.
Astrocrown's pilot, callsign King, has an 89.6% mission success rate. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary.
Getting assault armored into pile bunker is like a very deadly combo.
Is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who've seen my work call him an unstoppable force. Intercept the two targets.
There's our merc. Go take care of the objective, King. I'll clip this one's wings.
Not alone. This is a branch mission. I'll support you.
You don't know when to quit. Just like all the other Ravens.
This pilot's no Raven. Don't let the call sign mislead you.
What other ravens?
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
AP at
Ow.
30%.
Okay. I'm doing worse here. Ugh.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get
I'm probably getting close to my limit though. I can only play this game for so long before I like get exhausted, and I might be reaching that point.
89.6% mission success rate. His
Because I don't think these two should actually be that difficult for me.
As the ideal mercenary. Umbrox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who've seen my work call her an unstoppable force. Intercept the two targets.
There's our merc. Go take care of the objective, King. I'll clip this one's wings.
Not alone. This is a branch mission. I'll support you.
Come on.
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
AP at 50%.
You don't know when to quit. Just like all the other Ravens.
This pilot's no Raven. Don't let the call sign mislead you.
What other?
I hope you die.
Chartreuse! Withdraw! Abandon your AC!
AC Umbrox destroyed.
AP at 50%.
Wait, I'm picking up another AC.
not doing a great job here.
Augmented human C462.
Got killed by the assault armor. I wonder if going for the other guy first is probably better, because he is lighter.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get started.
Because it helps prevent the 2v1.
Astrocrone's pilot, callsign King, has an 89.6% mission success rate. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Umbrox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who've seen her work call her an unstoppable force. Intercept the 2 targets.
You must be Raven. Not a name I expected to see attached to a hostile AC. You know our priority, Chartreuse. Let me deal with this.
Give me a break. That bossy attitude of yours doesn't pay any favors.
This is more of a challenge than I'd anticipated. I haven't seen anything like this since...
AP at 30%.
There's more to you than meets the eye. You're strong. Worthy of your name.
King, pull your head out of your ass and withdraw.
AC Astrocrone destroyed.
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
1 repaired.
Picking up another AC.
Not fast enough.
Augmented human C4621. We're not here to take back the Raven. However, we will see if you can do it justice. Apologies for the delay, Chartreuse. Oh, you took your sweet time. King is toast. Why won't you die?
AC Umbrox
So I don't want to.
destroyed.
We'll take it from here, Chartreuse. We've lost both of them.
1 AC left, Raven.
The Raven is a symbol of resolve. The will to choose what one fights for.
Stay focused, Raven.
AP at 50%.
That was close.
AP at 30%.
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. This mercenary has potential.
Ow. God damn it.
It seems our king.
Yeah, the assault armor into pile bunker, man.
Main system activating combat mode.
It's such a good combo.
Let's get started, Raven. Astrocrone's pilot, callsign King, has an 89.6% mission.
I think it is a little bit easier if you go after Astrocron first.
His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Umbrox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who've seen her at work call her an unstoppable force.
Sure hope I'm getting paid for the third one, honestly.
You must be Raven. Not a name I expected to see attached to a hostile AC. You know our priority, Chartreuse. Let me deal with this.
Great King. That bossy attitude of yours doesn't pay any favors.
This is more of a challenge than I'd anticipated. I haven't seen anything like this since... Together, Chartreuse!
Yeah, no, I think I'm getting too tired to keep this up, but we'll try one more time here.
Astrocrone's pilot, callsign King, has an 89.6% mission success rate. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Umbrox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who've seen her work call her an unstoppable force. Intercept the 2 targets.
You must be Raven. Not a name I expected to see attached to a hostile AC. You know our priorities, Chartreuse. Let me deal with this.
That bossy attitude of yours doesn't do you any favors.
This is more of a challenge than I'd anticipated. I haven't seen anything like this since... Together, Chartreuse! You're strong. Worthy of your name.
King! Pull your head out of your ass and withdraw!
AC Astrocrone destroyed.
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
Wait, I'm picking up another AC.
A little bit faster this time, but
Augmented human C4621. We're not here to take back the Raven War. However, we will see. Why won't you die?
AC Umbrox destroyed.
well,
We'll take it from here, Chartreuse. We've lost both of them.
1 AC left, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining.
A Raven is a symbol of resolve. The will to choose what one fights for.
Stay focused, Raven.
Looks like shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. This mercenary has potential.
Will to choose.
No repair kits remaining.
got him.
Raven, we can still... Alright. We'll watch this one. See where they go on a Raven's wings.
All enemy ACs destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Three ACs in one fight is kind of rough, actually. I'm glad that they don't all gang up on you immediately at once. That would be really rough. All right, we got a new FCS, the IB CO3F. Okay, let's see what that one's like. I wouldn't mind getting something that had better close range performance, but the ones that are really good at close range usually sacrifice too much mid range, and I do still need mid range.
No new messages.
I don't mind sacking my long range FCS down the toilet completely, but
I've looked into Branch, the independent mercenaries who attacked you. It appears they don't have a fixed membership. Instead, they maintain independence and anonymity with a revolving door of select mercenaries. Now, it seems they've left it to you to champion the free will they stood for. Sooner or later, you'll have to make a choice no one can make for you.
all my choices are ones that no one can make for
I
me.
hope I can support you. Raven.
I mean, you could have. There were times where you could have, but you didn't. You jerk. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see what the new FCS looks like here. This is like really good medium assist. Actually, the one I've got currently is close range assist, but this is the one I'm currently using. It's got like okay mid-range, but very good at close range. I could do something a little bit more like, say, this, but mid-range is less important than close range. Like, it has to be mostly close range. This would be close. Like, I could easily switch to this, but this might actually be better. This might actually be good. The energy load and weight are a little bit worse, but the energy load is the only thing I'd be a little bit worried about. Losing 12 on the close range. I'm going to stick with what I currently got. Okay. Eliminate Ominous Brute. I just did this one pretty recently.
I'll cut to the chase.
I think I S-ranked this one, but I can't remember for sure.
You ready for this, Taurus?
Again, like, you got the situation where it's like, yeah, you can switch your weapons and make it so you're more optimized, but the comfort of using the weapons I'm familiar with and feel good using is more powerful right now than switching to weapons that are more optimized. I think that that's something that can happen once you reach a certain point.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart.
Ouch.
I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting anxiously before the big game. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
The enemy's deploying a shield. We'll need to get behind it.
I hate to see my babies get scrubbed like this, you know. Well, don't be shy. Smash them up. It'll help me with my R&D. There's your way in. Brute can't be far.
We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
That damn freak's using my toys like they were his.
Let's see here. Oh, that's not good.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
Actually, I don't think I've S-ranked this yet. I think I did this so I could find equipment parts.
Was this place some kind of hangar? The target AC must be nearby.
Ah, my new friend. You're here at last.
Brute!
Ah, Carla. You've introduced me to such wonderful people.
Get down here.
Wonderful things.
Tourist.
The sweet melody of the generator. How Milton's heart sings.
Build that AC at RAD, Tourist. Don't underestimate it.
How Milktooth weeps. How the rail cannon weeps. Torn from their mother. Oh, they must miss Carla so. I think
Don't encourage him.
slow. Slow. My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Yeah.
Looks like he's dead. Good. All right, tourist. I'll see about retrieving our secret project.
Alright, Worm's next, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna have to shift around to get that stupid needle thing on the back of this thing, because it is a heavy-ass weapon, and I'm using a light-ass frame, so... that's gonna be no good.
One new message.
This is Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for putting down Brute. The Chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon. And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
I love how every single group calls you something different in this game. Like, no one has a specific fixed name for you. Like, it's all nicknames, basically. Like, what they think you, what they sort of vibe with, sort of thing. I think this one was an easy one.
Raven, I have a personal request to ask you.
I think this one I just walk into a hole and then walk back out of the hole. I think this one's fairly easy. I think this one was actually really straightforward.
I've taken a few liberties.
Yeah, this one you just do a bunch of scans. It's not really a tough one or anything like that. Should be able to do this, like, no problem pretty quick. I want to see if I can get through the worm today.
Let's get started, Raven. I've already located several wrecks that we should be able to recover data from. I'll send the marker data.
Okay.
PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later. Coral is able to conduct data and can influence digital equipment. The effects of the coral surge must have brought some of the wrecks back online. Let's see what we can find. This data seems valuable too. I'm so glad this is turning into a profitable mission. Let's keep looking, Raven.
Did I not hit the button to pick it up?
An older generation of AC.
Yeah, we've done this one.
According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis.
Oh no, I got this. Just didn't have anything for some
This
reason.
seems to be about the warning
That's
signs
weird.
of the calamity, right before it struck. That's an old bus I see. The Rubiconians used to pilot these.
This one had something from Follow Domayan. Yep,
This seems to be a recording of Domayan.
I remember
the
that.
Liberation Front's ideological leader. But this appears to be something exceptionally personal.
I think I might be picking them up too fast, and that's causing them to, like, overlap text or something like that, preventing me from hearing what we've done. The problem is, like, I've already done this, so it doesn't really matter too much, so I already kind of remember what they'll say. This is the one where I was really surprised. It's just there's no surprise, like, hidden fight at the end or something like that. It's just this sort of, like, kind of chill, get the data and then leave kind of thing that actually ends up being exactly that.
This is about the first augmented humans. The same coral technology that created you. But without it, we never would have made contact.
I forget how to get in there.
Data stores. If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past or the nature of Coral, then it was all worth it.
Oh. I'm glad I've already gotten this one. So it doesn't really matter that I missed it here. But yeah, there is another one tucked away there. Hopefully that doesn't matter.
We got ourselves a deal, Handler Walter. Michigan. So, Arquebus met us halfway? I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balam's in charge of putting down the beast. They also offered some top Vespers. Guess they don't trust us. Better than nothing. I'll provide what support I can, too. Yeah, your mad scientists, RAD or whatever, and that hound of yours. Michigan. Don't underestimate 621. That hound always delivers.
Well, I try. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we are up to the worm mission. That'll be
New message.
that'll be good. Let's see if I can beat it in one this time.
What kept you, 621? You're a famous mercenary now. Time to act like one. This next mission's all or nothing. Make sure you attend the briefing.
Alright. I mean, I don't know how professionally, honestly, this character can act. He is basically a corpse in a body bag, but... Alright, stun needle launcher, right shoulder. Looks like I can equip it, just with the current loadout I've got. That's nice. The other stuff I'm using must be incredibly light. Well, it is. It's gonna impact my speed performance as well, unfortunately, but...
621. This will be a joint operation led by Balam and Arquebus. The briefing's about to start. I want you to attend.
First, some background before we go into detail. The intercorporate ceasefire is now in effect, and we will be carrying out coordinated attacks against the PCA. The targets are the enemy-occupied bases, the heavy warship fleet, and the recently activated...
I'll cut to the chase. This is an all-out war against the PCA and theaters across Rubicon. And y'all got the short end of the stick. You're here to take on the worst of our dirty work, hunting the beast of the ice field.
Sure thing, Chief. Tell you what, I'll watch and let you know how badly that goes for us.
Gun 5, you just volunteered yourself for the front line.
Moving on. Let's talk about how we're going to neutralize the Iceworm's coral shield. You'll be dealing with a layered barrier made up of a primary and a secondary shield.
Arquebus will provide the means to break the first layer. The state-of-the-art stun needle launcher. Aim for the face, and it will deliver results, I assure you.
What about the second layer?
RAD's cooked up just the thing. A neat little toy we call the Overt Rail Cannon. If we divert the spaceport standby power to the ORC, it should hit hard enough, assuming we land the shot.
You can leave that to me. I know a thing or two about sharpshooting.
Honestly glad he's doing it, not me. I don't even have manual
I'll
aiming
oversee
unlocked.
operations on the ground. A ragtag crew like this needs leadership.
We could use some more suppressive fire. I'll send Chatty.
That just leaves the question of who will be taking charge of the stun needle launcher.
I know just the volunteer to go poke that beast with a stick. Gun 13, you get all that? Good! Time for another field trip!
Yeah. I'm not sure which of the nicknames I like best, but it probably is Gun 13.
It's not every day you see competing forces working together like this. Now or never, 621.
Alright, let's just get to the shooting, get to the dying. Ooh, boy.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, same rodeo, same clowns.
Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balam Arquebus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live. What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I want to be.
You gotta deal with those pesky shields first. Gun 13, roll out that fancy gizmo that Arquebus paid the big bucks for.
What the heck?
Need to aim at the head. The rest of his body's covered with thick
I don't remember how this fight goes at all.
V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire.
Tourist, got a message from the Chief for you. Enjoy the show, and don't forget to smile.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Setting correction A-OK. 90, 95.
This operation would have been easier if they did give Rusty more than
I won't miss.
the shots that they gave him.
Secondary shield down.
Got 13, the head's open for a direct hit.
That freak actually did it.
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle.
The target's deployed drones, tourist. I'll handle them.
Where you headed, Worm?
V4, load the next shell. One step ahead of you, Commander. Finally, someone with their head skirt on straight. Never thought about switching sides? Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
Damn it. Said to be a little bit faster there. Could have had the shot.
Do this to me, Headbringer.
What?
I'm not going down first.
Pathetic. Is that what Balam's Red Guns can muster?
I see Archibus at the top Vesper to provide running commentary. Got 13. Show him how actions speak louder than words.
1 repair kit remaining.
There we go.
Shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed.
It's taking me.
Fire rail cannon.
It's taking me more than I want it to get these.
Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621.
We've underestimated this beast. My AC's compromised. Withdraw.
The coral. It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot will be my last.
Come on, where are you?
Significant damage. Might be checking out soon, tourist.
We're not through yet. Its primary shield is getting stronger.
Stay cool, buddy.
Primary shield down.
You alive, Chatty?
Buddy. All EML modules connected. Energy turbines at full capacity. Output at 80, 90. All emergency valves closed. Disabling limiter.
What are you firing at, Chatty?
100, 110, 115.
Just celebrating?
All or nothing.
Pile bunker might have been better there.
Over. Get clear, it's gonna blow!
Chatty's alive. Unless that killed him.
Me. The freelancer really
Nope.
did it.
How you feeling, Chatty? I think that marks about the halfway point, too, of the game.
Over. The blast will contaminate the area. Get out of...
Choral voices. Lost again. Raven. There's something I have to tell you. The Coral. It's my family. My brothers and sisters. I am but a single wave. Born from the Coral Tide. A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Raven, you're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy. You did good.
Okay, well, that was, the worm killed in one go. Absolutely okay with that. Didn't do a great job at it, but...
alliance between the Arquebus and Balaam groups turned the tide of war. Devastating the Planetary Closure Administration forces and exiling them from Rubicon. Though it was the Iceworm mission led by Balaam that dealt the decisive blow, Arquebus, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry. The balance of power was broken, the scales tipped in Arquebus's favor, and the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed. With the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the Coral abruptly reignited. And their bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Yep. Alright. If the next mission's easy, I'm gonna do it, but if it's not, I'm gonna actually call it for the day.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621. I'd wanted to let you rest some more.
As good as the corpse in a body bag can be doing.
With the PCA gone, it's back to work. Getting to where the Coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watchpoint Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Raven, there's something you need to know. That friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. This isn't about just finding the Coral, Raven. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Here on Rubicon.
Well, let's hope that you figure out how to deal with Arquebus this time
Registration
around.
number RB23. Call sign, Raven. We have added new samples to the integration program.
Well,
You
maybe
may
I'll do
now
those
test
then.
updates to Mind Beta and verify reproductions of special ACs. We look forward to your continued assistance in All Mind's drive toward perfection.
New parts. Interesting. Okay, what have we got here? Is that a new linear rifle? I have the linear rifle Curtis, if I recall correctly. I think this might be a new one. I don't like the linear rifles, though, is the problem, so even if it is, I'm not really going to bother with it. A stun gun, the 6.6 EG. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much. Fires electrified probes, the effects of which build up to induce a forced discharge of electricity in the afflicted craft, frequently used to mobilize and seize hardware from enemies and rivals. I wonder if this is supposed to be something that does some sort of indirect stun effects in addition to whatever it's doing. It looks like it's actually quite weak here. Not so sure about this one, what it's for, because the impact is actually quite low. Even for that sort of style, because the Coloquets actually do more. Maybe the electricity as an effect is more powerful than I think it is. But I would actually probably use the handguns over that. Oops. Okay, what did I miss there? I think it was just this. Okay, that is excessive and huge. That is not a practical looking weapon, and it also looks like it's both very energy intensive and very, very heavy. How long is that charge? Yeah, I can't imagine ever using that personally. The laser cannons in this game get so excessive, man. What's this? Pulse cannon. This is a shoulder-mounted version of those strange, like, pulsey type weapons. I still think this is the one that I would like to learn how to use at some point, but for now I'll stick with what I got. And the Bullet Orbit Huxley. I think this is a drone that stays over your shoulder and fires some shots at the enemy. It's a little bit like having another shoulder-mounted machine gun, but a little bit weirder. I think I like the laser drones better, personally. So we'll have the same things on the other shoulder, I'm pretty sure. Apparently this was new. The Morley. I didn't have that? It was either that or this. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Pulse Scutum before, though. This problem with not buying every single thing off of the inventory racks every time I get the chance is that sometimes, you know, I can't tell what's new or not. I think those are old. Especially the stuff at the top of the list, because it'll, like, show me something new, but it'll be, like, already highlighted. Okay, we got a new generator. This one would give me an energy shortfall, but it is very lightweight. Has a very good recharge. This would be pretty good in a lot of ways. That actually might do something good for me. The problem is, like, you can't really use energy weapons with that type of build-up. But one thing that I can do is switch back to these guys, which will dramatically drop that requirement. And I can go into the generators here and look up this, and it's still giving me an energy shortfall. This is why I don't think this makes sense. If you've got, like, this big energy weapon specialization, you need to have a lot of energy output so that you can use the energy weapons, because if you don't have that, you can't use energy weapons. They have a higher energy requirement. Like, duh. Like, obviously. There's still parts. Okay, what did I miss? Left hand, that's what it'll be. Laser slicer. Oh, this is the thing that Rusty uses. As fancy as it is, that's not really... I don't think that's actually better than the thing I'm using. Let's still buy it, but... I'm just gonna buy all the melee weapons. Is this a melee weapon? I don't think so, but... This is such a dumb-looking weapon. Then there was that one, the stun thing again. Okay, I think that's everything. So this thing would be better for its overall charge attack. It shows you like the whole combo string's damage, so you can get less than that, I think. The stats on this, I think, are better than the laser swords by a little bit, because I'm going to be using the charge attack on the laser sword most of the time, but it's not by enough for me to really feel like this is a direct improvement. Especially because the like attack arc is much more narrow, and that's why I like the weapon I'm using anyway. Let's also see what our missions are. Underground exploration. This is one where we fall down a friggin' hole. I'm not doing that right now. It's the one where it's like, if I get good at dodging, I can dodge all those lasers, but like, I'm not that good.
By engaging the revised model,
Mind Gamma,
in virtual combat. Commencing analysis.
It's a lot sleeker looking. Looks like a medium heavy.
Main system activating combat mode.
I couldn't really get a good look at that thing's weapon, so I don't really know what's up. That's also a Kurosawa. God. For some reason, the dodge left is a bit stronger. That Kurosawa, though, the projectile's fast and it hits like a truck. It's very, very strong.
Main system activating combat mode.
Do not like fighting against that thing. Really does not want me closing into melee. The thing about this guy is this thing is just AI dedicated to not getting in close. It is focusing 100% on not letting me melee it. It's like the antithesis of my style. It's like, I want to get in close and use my sword. That thing is not letting me do that. It's like, let me hit you with my sword, and it's like, no, that sounds like a terrible idea. Something like the lance would probably have been better there. I don't think that they're actually adjusting anything on this based on like what I'm doing though, so it's not like that's the case. I think it's just, you know, that one happens to be anti-melee.
Integration program.
Again, a lot more sleek looking, medium heavy. It's got some laser drones, I
The
think.
next sample
It's
is
got
the
Moonlight.
Institute AC. This will be integrated into
It's got
Mind
Moonlight and
Gamma.
Plasma. It's got the same gun that I do. Or something
Commencing
similar.
analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Some weird things happened with my controls there for a second. I don't know what. Terminal armor. Okay. Problem with terminal armor is you're saying you've only got one hit point left.
Target destroyed.
So you have to go super hard after it activates.
Analysis. Well done.
The thing about the plasma weapons is that the projectiles actually move pretty slowly. This is why I don't always like using them, is that it's actually kind of hard to hit dodgy things with them. And that makes it easy for me to get out of the way of all the weapons that that thing had. Like the slow-moving plasma from the shoulders, or laser, or whatever those are, and then the slow-moving plasma from the gun. The Kurosawa seems like it's way stronger. The arcs from the Moonlight are also slow. That's why I don't use the Moonlight, even though I've unlocked it. This looks very different from the other two. This does not look sleek. This looks like a rusty clunker. A little bit heavier, too.
Integration program, phase 3. This will be the final round of analysis.
Using shoulder missiles, songbirds.
The last
Machine
sample
gun.
is the AC Nightfall. This will be integrated into Mind Gamma. Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Ow. Jeez. Okay, assault armor combo. This is like the same build as Raven's.
Combat mode. AP at 50%.
If it goes in for something a bit dodgy, I can still hit it, but like I have to make sure I don't get hit by the assault armor combo. Assault armor bunker just instantly kills me, basically.
Target destroyed. This concludes all
Is
rounds
that
of analysis.
literally Raven's
We will
build, though?
assimilate the results
It feels
into Mind
similar.
Gamma.
Not quite the same. It feels very familiar, though. Also feels very different than the one that I, like, other ones that I was fighting in this sort of set here. HC 2000 BC Shade Eye, new head. That is Raven. I think that's like All Mind's subtle way of saying it's like, I know who you are.
Incoming comms.
Thank you for your continued support.
Interesting.
Our analysis thus far has revealed some mission-critical items for research. This concludes the integration program's role.
I wonder
The
what
day will
Walter
come
thinks about us
when
doing
All
these.
Might's evolution truly takes form.
You have completed all integration programs. That's interesting. Okay, new head. This one. This one's pretty cool looking. It's a bit heavier. It's got very similar statistics as the one that I'm already wearing. Attitude stability is a little bit better. System recovery is a little bit better. Not much different. Scan distance is quite a bit shorter. Scan effect is much longer. Scan standby time is much longer. It's very similar to what I'm already using, so I think at this point it's just a matter of which do I think looks better. That one actually looks pretty cool though, so hard to say for sure. I should be able to afford the rest of the OS tuning, I think, with this, but I'll still go through what I think is probably most important first. Yep. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to be doing this mission right now because, yeah, no thank you. But that is going to be our stream for today, therefore. I feel like we've made really good progress. I've gotten a lot better at this game. You can actually look at my sort of comparative level here from what I used to be like. In that, of the initial missions, I've like gotten S ranks up to here. I just haven't done this one yet. I can probably do it. Like, yeah, I feel confident that I can actually get S rank in a lot of these missions. But we'll just have to sort of see. I don't really show you guys my S ranking process, but it's much faster and much more consistent now. It usually is just I go in and I figure out the fastest route through the mission, and then I take that route and I just try and do that until I can S rank it. If I can get to A rank, I know that I just need some fine tweaking to get to S. If I can't get to A rank, then I usually am like, okay, well, I'll come back to that later, is how I think about it. But yeah, my process is not that interesting, and I've been blazing through a lot of these really, really fast, getting S ranks on them. So I think I'm at the point where it's just not that hard. Still, though, I hope you found this one enjoyable, and I will see you guys all next time.